Okay, so what a day. Um, Back is killing me like you would not believe. Uh, Started trying to sand a bathtub out in one of our empty apartments because I have to use this spray epoxy to refinish it. I hate doing that. But anyway, it had been done previously, and the sandpaper that should have worked was no longer going to work because it kept clogging it up. So I had to get something different. Uh, Today is the old lady's birthday. Took her out to a place called Mel's Diner, and let me tell you, I ate there for my birthday, which was just 7 days ago, and ugh. Now, most of you may not remember Mel's Diner from shows like The Happy Days, and I think it was American Graffiti. I think those were the two shows Mel's Diner was on. But anyway, this is based on that. It has the jukeboxes at the table and at the countertop and all this. It's really kind of cool. A little expensive, but cool. But anyway, before I left, I had decided to try and add a few ringtones to my iPhone. And all I have is a Windows computer. I played around, and I got iTunes, and I got a couple of ringtones I wanted off of Zedge. One of them is Asshole Calling. That's for the boss. And anyway, was giving me hell. It didn't want to go to my phone. I actually had to download or save it as a music file to my phone. It allowed me to do that. Then to change it to a ringtone, I had to download a ringtone maker app. And then going through the ringtone app, a variety of stuff you had to do, a variety of levels. But anyway, I got 3 ringtones on my phone right now. The 3 main ones. Well, 2 ringtones and a message phone, or a message tone. Assholes calling for a ringtone. One's machine gun firing for the old lady, because once she gets going, man, you can forget it. Let me get back to that one, and I'll let you hear it. Sound, okay, here we go. Now, that's the one I get for her ringtone. They have, usually I just went with whatever, but they had one which was a 5-gunshot, and it's only single gunshot, so I went ahead and got that one for the for her notification whenever she sends me a text message. Oh, excuse me. Been a long day. I didn't sleep good last night. I actually woke up early this morning, way early. But anyway, yeah. Well, when I first came down here to do this, I had lit my little shop heater. It's a little propane space heater thing, and I turned it up high for a couple minutes and then turned it down real low so that it kind of kept the warmth up in here, and it worked excellent. I actually loved it. Anyway, she came down here, banging on the door. She's ready to go right then and there, and everything got me distracted, and I forgot to turn off the shop heater. Thankfully, nothing happened. Just kept it nice and toasty in here. Because it's such a small area, and most of the heat stays in here, it takes a while to leave the area. When I came in 3 hours later, it was 78 degrees in the shop. But I've had it off for, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, and still 76 degrees in here. So that's not too bad. There's really not much insulation in the walls, the outside walls, that is. Uh, Heck, most of the walls in here that go to the outside, at least the one towards the front of the garage area, is just a layer of 1/4 inch plywood on the outside. No, that's 3/8 plywood. That's right, 3/8 plywood. In the shop area, the one outside wall facing the other parking stall next to mine, that's got 1/4 inch plywood on the inside, so it helps. Um, the wall separating the little shop from the garage area, from my area, is it's just got 3/8 plywood on the outside of it, nothing on the inside yet. Another one of my projects to get done. So, but anyway, then the other 2 outside walls, it's just stuccoed outside and got that fiberboard between the stucco and the studs in the wall, and then I guess it's sheetrock on the inside. I don't know. I think it is sheetrock, but anyway, it's not much. I'll probably make my boss get me some fiberglass insulation, and I will insulate the ceiling over the garage, or at least over my shop. It'll help with the with how much heat transfers out through the ceiling. And I won't complain about that. But I'm slowly doing stuff here to make this a better area for me. My boss is trying to keep in mind that he's thinking about selling, so he's trying to encourage me to do less. And it's like, dude, why? The more I do to make this a better area, the more you can get for the money. The more money you're going to get for the building, you know. And he doesn't understand that. But anyway, it's stupidity for him. I went on eBay and ordered a few things. She's been wanting a case like mine for her iPhone, so I ordered her one for an iPhone 6 Plus, and that's supposed to be here in a couple of days. On top of that, let's see, iPhone 6 case comes in a couple of days. The speakers in my van are OE, and they're not very good. So I ordered some new speakers for it. It's supposed to be, I think, 4 speakers. Let me check. Let me check with eBay right quick. My purchases. Yeah. It's 4 SoundStorm SSL EX369 6x9 3-way 300-watt car speakers. Okay, that's pretty doggone good. That's what the van takes. But then, okay, that'll sound good. That'll sound pretty doggone good. But I want to go one step beyond that. And to go beyond that, okay, the stereo puts out like 50 watts per channel or something. Okay, so it's not going to get real good sound. So then I went back and got, and it wasn't too bad. I went ahead and got some amplifiers. Okay, now these are, you don't even have to have them connected to your car stereo. That's just one option for them. Okay, but what I got was new mini hi-fi stereo amplifier amp radio MP3. What? I thought that said 200. I got the wrong one. Oops. I have ordered the wrong ones. Okay, I'll have to sell these and buy others. No big deal. It's supposed to be the ones I was looking at. No. following. Watching, was it? Watching? Yeah, watching. Let's see if I can find it. It's another amplifier setup. That's not going to work for that. I'll have to put it back out there. It's a little late now. They've already shipped, so I can't stop them from shipping. But the ones I was looking at, they're 200 watts a piece. And that's not bad at all. I wish I had caught that sooner. Come on, where is it? Basically, I just wasted some money. Damn it. Money I didn't need to waste. Okay. The ones I was looking at, okay, they're $23.59 each. And it says 300 watts. And I'm going to do something. I'm going to compare what I got with what I was looking at. Somehow or other, I managed to accidentally order the wrong thing. Okay, I paid $22.06 for 2 of these. It wasn't what I wanted. I keep forgetting iPhones. You don't swipe on an iPhone. It's hit the home button and power switch at the same time, and I hate that. But anyway, okay, I'm going to go out of there, go into Photos. Okay, so the amplifier I was looking at was a car amplifier home, 300 watt, 12 volt super bass hi-fi 2.1 channel stereo audio mini amp. Okay, it's supposed to put out up to 300 watts. Now, I kind of doubt it, but I may be able to get out of the one I've purchased on accident and get it shipped back for free by measuring my watt output. Okay, I have to see how many volts it puts out, and then see how many amps it puts out to the speakers, and by doing that, that will tell me how many watts. So for it to be 20 watts, it should be 1.75 amps roughly. And if it's not putting that out, I can push the issue and make them give me a refund. My boss just messaged me. He's where he can't get, doesn't have power. So I'll end this one for now. Okay, so I had to cut the last video short. That was my boss calling, and it was business related. Just, I had texted him earlier because sanding that bathtub I had to get the different sandpaper. And he was supposed to leave me money, but he forgot to. So, oh well. Anyway, talked to him about what all was going on and everything, and took care of all that. So I'm good to go now. Yeah. I guess the video is over with. I'm kind of done for the day anyway. I'm fixing to run back upstairs and chill for the rest of the day. So, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side.